While electric vehicles are still a rare sight in Japan, demand for super-compact cars has been growing. That is where the Myboat's appeal comes in. The company says it can go as fast as 60 kilometers or just under 40 miles per hour and needs 5 hours to charge. It is also about half the price of Japan's most popular EV, the Nissan Sakura. With an aging, shrinking population and Japan's narrow streets, KG Motors sees demand growing for such small-sized cars. The company is already on track to sell more of its EVs in Japan than the world's biggest car maker, Toyota. In the competitive world of electric vehicles, where names like Tesla, BYD, and Toyota dominate global headlines, a relatively unknown Japanese company, KG Motors, has stunned the industry with an electric car that has completely changed the conversation. Their revolutionary Myboat EV, priced at just $7,000, has broken barriers and redefined what consumers can expect from an electric vehicle. For years, the EV market was considered an arena for luxury innovation, often targeting high-end buyers willing to pay upwards of $30,000 for futuristic technology. Myboat has shattered this perception, showing that affordability, practicality, and innovation can coexist without compromise. KG Motors' success story began nearly 2 decades ago, when 2 friends in a small Japanese town set out with a simple yet powerful dream to create affordable, eco-friendly, durable vehicles that were accessible to everyday people. Initially, the company worked out of a modest garage, repairing scooters and experimenting with electric technology on a shoestring budget. Their journey was anything but easy. They faced numerous challenges, including intense competition with industry giants, as well as a lack of funding and consumer trust. But persistence and creativity eventually paid off when KG Motors introduced the People's EV, a small electric car that became their first breakthrough. It offered outstanding performance for its price and earned KG Motors a reputation for innovation, setting the stage for even greater achievements to come. The launch of Myboat marked a historic turning point. At a time when electric vehicles were seen as aspirational luxury purchases, KG Motors introduced a vehicle designed specifically for city living and affordability. Myboat's compact frame, measuring just 2.5 m in length and 1.2 m in width, is perfect for navigating crowded urban streets and squeezing into tight parking spaces. The single-seater design reflects Japan's unique transportation culture, where most drivers commute alone, making it a convenient choice for city dwellers. This tiny $7,000 electric vehicle, with only 1 seat, could be a hit in Japan. Japanese startup KG Motors Myboat isn't even 1.5 meters tall. It's pre-sold more than half of the 3,300 Myboats it plans to deliver over the next 2 years. Meanwhile, Toyota has sold just over 2,000 EVs domestically in 2024. The vehicle's lightweight body ensures efficiency while maintaining a sleek, modern aesthetic. Inside, Myboat features a minimalist yet futuristic interior, complete with a digital dashboard, comfortable seating, and intuitive controls that provide all essential features without unnecessary luxuries that drive up the price. A key factor behind Myboat's success lies in its innovative battery technology. Instead of relying on expensive lithium-ion battery packs, KG Motors developed its own lithium iron phosphate LFP battery system. This decision was a game-changer. LFP batteries are more affordable, safer, and longer-lasting than traditional lithium-ion options, with reduced risks of overheating or thermal runaway. Myboat offers a range of 120 to 150 km per charge, making it ideal for everyday commuting and errands in congested cities. Charging takes just 4 to 5 hours, allowing owners to recharge overnight conveniently. Beyond its affordability, Myboat's low maintenance requirements and inexpensive spare parts make it one of the most practical electric vehicles on the market today. Social media played a crucial role in Myboat's meteoric rise. Almost immediately after its debut, videos showcasing its compact design, affordability, and eco-friendly features went viral. People across Japan and beyond were stunned to see a sleek electric car available for just $7,000. The vehicle quickly earned the nickname the People's EV, and demand skyrocketed. Within weeks of its launch, Myboat had become a sensation, and its popularity continued to grow as word spread. In its first month alone, KG Motors sold thousands of units, with orders continuing to pour in. Within 6 months, Myboat's sales numbers had already surpassed some of Toyota's compact EV models, a feat that shocked analysts and industry insiders. The effect on Japan's automotive market has been dramatic. Toyota, a long-standing leader in both traditional and electric vehicles, now faces a serious challenge. Myboat is priced at less than one-third the cost of Toyota's compact EV lineup, which ranges between $18,000 and $25,000. The affordability gap is impossible to ignore, and Toyota has already been forced to reconsider its pricing strategy. Meanwhile, Tesla and BYD, two of the world's most dominant EV brands, are also feeling the pressure. Both companies have built their reputations on premium electric models, but Myboat's runaway success highlights a growing demand for budget-friendly practical EVs. Reports suggest Tesla is now accelerating development on a small low-cost EV to compete in this emerging market. While BYD is re-evaluating its strategy for Asia and Europe, the Myboat phenomenon demonstrates a clear shift in consumer priorities. For years, electric vehicles were marketed as symbols of status and cutting-edge luxury. However, in densely populated regions like Japan, where urban planning, small apartments, and limited parking spaces shape consumer behavior, practicality often outweighs extravagance. Myboat's compact size, affordability, and easy handling perfectly match these demands. Furthermore, its innovative yet straightforward engineering makes ownership less intimidating for first-time EV buyers. With minimal maintenance needs and easily replaceable components, Myboat offers long-term value, making it a wise investment for budget-conscious consumers. While Myboat's success is remarkable, KG Motors faces several challenges in scaling this achievement globally. One of the biggest concerns is ensuring a stable battery supply. Although LFP technology is more cost-effective, it relies on materials such as lithium and phosphate, which are subject to price fluctuations and supply chain vulnerabilities, particularly due to its reliance on imports from countries like China. If raw material costs rise, maintaining Myboat's $7,000 price tag could become difficult. Production capacity is another obstacle. The demand for Myboat has far outpaced initial forecasts, resulting in long wait times for new buyers. Expanding manufacturing without compromising quality will be essential if KG Motors wants to maintain its strong reputation. Additionally, regulatory hurdles in international markets could slow expansion. Different countries enforce varying safety and emission standards, which means KG Motors must adapt Myboat's design to meet each region's requirements. This process can be both expensive and time-consuming. Local competition in Japan is also heating up. Companies like Honda, Nissan, Suzuki, and Daihatsu are closely watching Myboat's success and preparing their own entries into the small EV segment. Honda, well known for its compact cars, has already teased plans for a low-cost electric model, while Nissan is reportedly developing a Mini with similar features. These established brands enjoy strong dealer networks, brand trust, and large-scale production capabilities, making them formidable rivals. However, KG Motors has the advantage of being first to market with a proven product that resonates with consumers. By continually innovating and responding to market demands, KG Motors has the opportunity to maintain its lead. Beyond Japan, Myboat is already attracting attention in other Asian markets, particularly in countries like Thailand, India, and the Philippines, where affordable EV options are in high demand. European cities which share similar challenges with Japan in terms of parking space and urban congestion could also become significant markets for Myboat. KG Motors plans to launch a family version of Myboat capable of seating 2 to 3 passengers while keeping costs low. They are also working on upgrades to their earlier models such as the two-seater KGE1 and their successful KG Glide electric scooter. The company's long-term goal is to create a lineup of affordable, practical electric vehicles for a global audience, making EV ownership accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. Myboat's impact extends beyond sales numbers. It has fundamentally changed how consumers and automakers view electric vehicles. The car's runaway success proves that innovation does not always require luxury or high price tags. Instead, understanding customer needs and focusing on affordability can lead to revolutionary products for Tesla, BYD, and Toyota. Myboat is a wake-up call. The global EV market is entering a new phase, one where practicality and accessibility will drive competition. KG Motors has shown that even small companies can disrupt entire industries through determination, strategic innovation, and a clear understanding of consumer behavior. The coming years will determine whether KG Motors can sustain Myboat's momentum, especially as competition intensifies and supply chain challenges mount. But one thing is clear: the success of Myboat has permanently changed the conversation around electric vehicles. No longer are EVs seen as unattainable luxury items. They are now practical solutions for everyday transportation. Myboat's story is more than just a success story for KG Motors. It is a symbol of a changing era in the automotive industry. Affordable electric mobility is no longer a distant dream, but a reality. And companies that fail to adapt risk being left behind.